Yo, 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 what's up? This is Joe from Judge Innovation Girls in the Peach Capital with a steak, baby. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if anybody's seen the weather. But I just got told we're going to get like 22 inches of snow. And I was like, what? So I went and looked, because I don't watch nothing. I went and looked, and it's anywhere from 8 inches to 3 foot. So let's throw a dart. What's up, Scoot? What's up, Yancy? What's up, Nathan? Hey, it's like, so I left a little bit ago. I left like at 10 minutes till 5. I clocked out, run up to the daggone exhaust shop. They said they had the Impala done. So I go up there. It's nasty sounding. It's nasty. What's up, Trucker Tom? What's up, JG? Yeah, it's nasty. It's top. It's nasty. That's for sure. So they aligned it up for me. They fixed the transmission leak from the cable. They fixed that. They fixed the exhaust. And there was something else they done. Oh, check the fluid in the rear end just to double check and make sure. And yeah, so that's that. I got Build on the big screen. I hit my finger with that rubber mallet when I was on that Blazer. And I'm gonna tell you what, it hit my pinky. It didn't bust my nail, it split the bottom right there. But nevertheless, it's all good. Oh yeah, and I had to fix the exhaust pipe on the boy's grandma's house for the bathroom, the exhaust pipe that comes out, you know, the vent. A limb fell, broke the vent off flush. Gotta fix it. So she said the ceiling was leaking in the bathroom. So I run to Tractor Supply and got a gallon of tar, roof tar. I didn't know the tube was broke. Climb up on the roof while ago and look, and the vent pipe for the bathroom was broke clean flush to the top of the house. I was like, well. Yeah, I hit my finger with a hammer. I was like, well. So we gotta fix it. So it might not be the right way to fix it, but I fixed it. So let me tell you what I did. Don't tell it, Jay. Don't tell it. Oh, I'm gonna tell it. I took a water bottle. I cut the bottom out of the water bottle. I slid this down into the boot where the PVC or the pipe come out of the house. I slid that down in there like that. And it had cracked. It had cracked around it. So she's worried that it's going to rain and snow. We're going to get all this snow and blah, blah, blah. So let me tell you what I did. I took this water bottle. I cut the bottom of it off. I slid it down. I slid it inside the pipe that was left. Right? I took that rubber tar, that sealant tar from Tractor Supply, and I built it up like an ant mound around it. I'm telling it. And then I smoothed it all back out so it wouldn't get no water buildup. I smoothed it back out. Then I took the lid off of the daggone water bottle so the daggone bathroom can vent so it don't smell like shot in the house. Now you gotta understand, it's a 1971 trailer. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. Was it the right way to fix it? Absolutely not. Did it work? Absolutely. Yeah. So, that being said, now, you got to do what you got to do Richard Petty told me one time, do the best you can do with what you have to work with. That's all I had to work with. Paint stick, some rubber tar, and a water bottle. We got it. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. So now, this is what we're doing. See this? This is the template. So this is the template. We're going to measure these inlays and see what they did on these inlays. Now, it don't have to be 100% the same, but we're just gonna measure and see what they did. So, it's a 10-inch, but so it's 10 by 10, and they did a 1-inch offset. Okay, so let me show you. Let me show you what we got here. All right, so this is what we got. So this is a 10-inch square or rectangle, and it's off to the 1 inch, if that makes sense. Makes sense to me. So when you measure, it's 10-inch by 10-inch, but if you measure it right there, right? If you measure it with a square, if you take a square, right? If you take a square, right? So it's a 1-inch offset. So they drew a line, and then they went this way. So they did a 10 by 10 box, but it's just off to the side. And this one right here, what is this one? This one is a 7 by 7, and it's a 1-inch offset. So what we're gonna do now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you. Look at her. Look at her. You need a carpenter square. A carpenter square? You talking about a framing square? You talking about a rafter square? Talking about this? Talking about a rafter square? I got one. I got one, Mac. All dressed in black, black, black. His name is Mac, Mac, Mac. Yeah, I got one right there. Yeah. Yeah, I got one. All right. Look at built on the big screen. All right. Let me get my boogers off of here. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Come on around here. So, those panels right there are about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 larger, these. So I made these exact. I made mine exact to these. Then once I got it up there and started messing with it, they're about 3/4. I know they're a little big to trim to fit, because not everything, you'd rather have too much, not enough. So also, I didn't even look. These right here don't even match. They don't even overlap, but that's not a big thing. So I've already got everything cut out. So also got it up here, and then I took the little file and I knocked that out right there, that little thing knocked out. So that's where we at, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we had 97 people watching. Now we ain't got but 4. What in the world happened? Anyways, it's all good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay out these patterns on this. We're gonna just go do this one. Also, on this one, I've already got it marked. It's already up there. But also, let me show you. I already got the plate. I got the plate in there. It's already in there. So I got the plate in there on the inside. So, and that is the brake booster bracket. So I got the bolts in, and then I got some bolts, and I run 2 bolts right there, and I tighten it up. Now, I said, man, maybe I didn't make my piece like their piece. So I took my piece out, put their piece in there, and it still has that little lip right there. So I guess it'll be copacetic. Now, there's no firewall. I've already cut. Look, it's all out. There ain't nothing. I mean, I got to clean it up. It's not ready to weld in. I got to clean it up. We got it just, so what we're going to do, also I got to cut the hole for the steering column. That hole right there, I got to trace that out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and drill a hole in the corner and then take my, where the heck's it at? Right here. Look, take these little handy blandy blades right here. Take my air saw and I'm gonna cut that out for the steering column to come through. Because the steering column's got to come through right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that hole out and go from there. So I guess that's fine. I mean, I could take a Dremel and Dremel that, but I don't think it's gonna make no. I don't think it's gonna matter because once you put the brake booster on there and you got the rubber boot and it's all sealed, you won't never see that. So I'm gonna guess that's okay. Like I said, I thought maybe I messed up. I thought I said, man, I made a mistake. Oh yeah, right here it is. So I thought I made a mistake. So I took their piece and put their piece in there, and it was exactly the same. It was dead nuts, just like that. So I was like, okay, cool. So that is a 2 1/8 hole, and so we're good on that. Flame roll. Oh nah. Do you have air shears? I got some nibblers. What I would like to have is that little nibbler. It just punches a half moon where you can go. I don't know what it's called, but what I did is I just ripped it down. What I actually did is I was going to draw it up and do it on the plasma table. I ain't going to lie. And I was like, you know what? I ain't going to do that. So I just took these pieces and I traced them out on 18 gauge. That's what this is, 18 gauge. And then I took the pieces and I actually went right over here. This is what we fitting to get on here. I actually took it over here to the saw. I took it on the saw right here and I cut it out. I cut it out on that saw right there. Yes, sir. That's what I did. Yeah, nibblers. Yeah, I don't have no nibblers. So what we're about to do is we're going to change this die out and we're going to put the step die and then we're going to do a test piece first. Just to get what I'll do is I'll just take I'll take a piece of this. I'll take a piece of this right here. I'll just cut a piece off and then this right here is not really a deep profile, honestly. Literally, it's probably not. Man, that's probably not even a 1/8 of an inch of offset right there. And it's raised in instead of out. So we need to do them. We need to mimic this. I personally like it raised up. Me personally, I like the profile raised up. And somebody's gonna probably say, well, why don't you just flip the pieces? Well, you can't because this is the passenger side and that's the driver's side. So the way they made their pieces is the raised edge is in. It's an innie, not an outie. So video chat. What? Video chat a pro? What the hell are you talking about, Willis? What the hell are you talking about, Willis? Sorry. I don't... What are you talking about? Billy and Rose? Does anybody know what the world he's talking about? Anybody know what he's talking about? Hell, he probably don't know what he's talking about. It's all right, Nathan. It's all right. Let it eat. Let it eat, Nathan. Let it eat. Let it eat. Let it eat. Go back out, Bill, and get your stuff. This one. And this one. This one. And this one. It doesn't matter if it's in or out. It's just to strengthen the metal. It does matter. It does matter. It does matter. Hey, user 87, I'm on my time right now, so I can talk. It does matter if it's an innie or an outie. So you mean to tell me if you run up with some girl and she got an outie belly button, it's okay? An outie's the same thing as an innie? Bullshit. 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 It matters. It matters to me. I personally like it when it's out. I like it when the profile is out, not in. That's me. But they sell them where they're innies, not outies. Like when I did my son's truck, when I done my son's bed of his truck, I made them all raised. And the reason why I had them raised, it's in the bed of the floor, right? It's raised up. So when it rains or something, the water don't puddle. It runs off. Just go out there and look in the bed of your pickup truck. Every one of the rails in the bed of your pickup truck is raised. They're not innies, they're outies. So when it rains, the water does not set and puddle. I'll show you point blank. I'll show you right here. I'll show you right here. Right here. Look here. See all those ribs in the bed of that? See all those ribs? They're up, not down. So the water runs out. It don't set, it don't puddle. There is a method to the madness. There's a purpose. There is a purpose. So, 4-5 minutes. Tell them, Bill, take 4 or 5 minutes just to give you a 30-second shot. So we're gonna we're wiping this down with wax and grease remover. Take it off. Turn it back on.
Okay, so I got
If it don't matter. What? If it don't matter. I don't know. I don't. We're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about it. Bill said he's gonna come back and he's gonna talk about it. Bill said he's gonna talk. Bill said he's gonna come back and talk about it. Bill said he's gonna talk about it.
Now y'all see, I got it up under the sink. Well, the actual food is, right? And, Johnny, I got that chain on. I caught me a 2-ton chain horse.
2-ton chain horse. Bill said he had a 2-ton chain horse. Y'all hear him? 2-ton chain horse. Said he got the side.
It's shaped like an H.
shaped like an H.
It fits up under the rails.
Fits up underneath the rails.
Jack this bed up.
I done busted my damn nose.
So I got a lot of stuff in the bed that
All right, hold on a second, boys and girls.
before I do it. But I just want to kind of let y'all guys know that I'm not really playing this. Now that I'm on the road.
Damn sure did.
Everything gonna do is from the bottom.
Damn sure did.
Exception
These are from Jack, from Truller's.
to
They're magnets, but they're so nice. See that? Look at that. See that? Look, that's the radius. That's the That's the radius. That's the radius. So it's a 3-inch diameter. What in the hell we got going on here?
both sides. And then I wait so that it won't come up.
So it's a,
And yeah,
yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah, that comes in. I'm in phase 2 on the truck. Once I take the bed off, then I pull the truck here the driveway, and there's where I'm going to take off stuff.
Like I said, it don't have to match. It don't have to match their design 100%. There's no wrong or right way to do this. It's just whatever your personal preference is. Whatever it looks like to you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get all combobbled about stuff like custom painting and stuff, like doing airbrushing and graphics and stuff. People get too wrapped up in the daggone, they get too wrapped up in it. You know what I mean? They just get too wrapped up in it. Like, is this right? Is that right? Is that right? Does that look good? Does that look good? Does that look good? People just get too wrapped up in it. The way I look at it, ever how you're feeling, put it on paper. Put it on the canvas. That's the way I look at it. Ever how you feeling, put it on the paper. You know what? It's an expression of yourself. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So I'm spending a lot of time on this, but I'm on my time. So I just want to see what it looking like. Built done went off. O'Reilly's Auto Store. I know it took me about 4 hours to lay the, it took about 4 hours to lay the bed out on my boy's truck. Just to lay it out on with a Sharpie. About 4 hours of laying it out. About 4 hours. Max said he want to get something done. Start at the foundation. Matt, get the body off of it. start with the chassis. So
Thinking there's only 2 bolts hold the body down, one right here and one right there. I don't think there's one in the back.
Max said he don't think there's one in the back.
So, if you're now a member, you're going to see some wild fabrication on this one. I don't know if I'm going to yet, but kind of wanting to suicide these things. Just because I want to get this thing done for spring. Running, driving, interior, everything before spring. Alright, I'm going to tell you the things that I have for it. Number 1, I've got total rear suspension, rear end, and everything from 69 Cadillac. Kind of looks period correct, but yet it's a little bit more stout than this thing.
Mac, I'm gonna turn you down a little bit, buddy.
It's a little easier to work on. So, I'm going to switch that.
Probably get all this set up, and I'll probably just do it tomorrow. Cause I'm done. I'm done for today. I'm just decompressing. I've been looking at the metal tipping wheel for this. The die I'm using right now is this is a 1/8 inch step. And the only bad thing about I know, right, Nathan? The only bad thing about these dies right here is the problem with them is you got to have a lot of light. So if you had the metal tipping wheel like this, but if it was metal, then you could just ride the line and it would be all right. You kind of manipulate whatever die you want to use. Do that. So when I start, I don't start. When I start, I don't mind you son of a gun. So when I start, I don't start in the radius. I start somewhere past the radius. So it touches right there. So 1, 2. It'd probably help if I plugged it up. It ain't got no gas in it. 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 Turn that down just a little bit, Leroy. Turn that down just a little bit, Leroy. All right, we turning. You got to put pressure right here. You got to keep pressure on it. Turning. Stop. Now we're gonna go straight down there. Go straight down there to the end of the road. Take a left at the sycamore tree. All right, we're turning. 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 And go past your start point. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just wiggle it. Just a little bit. I want to see you wiggle it. This is wax and grease remover. Wax and grease remover. It will take off Sharpie. Sharpie will erase Sharpie. But this right here, this will take it off too. So when we lay this out, we'll have to lay it out upside down. Because we want the dimple to go what they want to do. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I've seen that stuff, man. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Mike's doing some good stuff up there, man. I like those, they're taking that 3D printing and they're using some kind of special stuff. And they're making dies, man. They're making punch dies. So there we go. That'll work. So let's go over here and lay this out. We got a little bit of time. Let's go over here and lay this out. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I know, Mac. And they're printing it with this composite that can take the force. That's the crazy part. I mean, literally, that's the crazy part, that they are printing stuff that can handle the force. That's what's impressive. That is what is impressive. All right, so let's double check something right quick. So this template is inside. So if that's the case, we need to What's up? What's up, SS Strump? All right, so we need to flip this, right? So this is the front face. So we need to lay it out backwards. We need to lay it out backwards to match this. So, I guess it really don't matter. I mean, I guess I can put whatever pattern on. I mean, I guess I can lay it out any way I want to lay it out. As close to that as possible. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Act a wild crocodile. Probably asking me, what was he just doing? I was burning off the excess wax and grease remover. Because wax and grease remover will make your Sharpie bleed. See? All right. Yeah, it's a mirror image. Yes. 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 Would you just look at that? OCD kicking in. Four. 4 inches. 4 inches. Now you know why I said I'm on my time, because I don't know what this is going to end up at my time. Once I do one set, I'll know. I just don't like the way that looks. OCD, man. That better. That is better. Let's erase that line. We don't need that line no more. We don't need that line no more. All right. So between there and there is 2 inches. So that one right there, this one drops down a little bit, look. See that one? This one drops down below that one. I mean, I don't know why. I guess that's just the way they wanted to do it. So from there to there is 3 3/4, 3 1/2, 2 1/2, 2 1/2. And it's taller, so it's 1.5 inches. And it is 7 inches. Oh. So, there we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, boys and girls. All right, let's go do it. Let go do it. Let go do it. Look, had to bring the babies in. Had to bring the babies in. Y'all see? Y'all see I gotta clean all this up? Look, I gotta clean all that up. Man, there's 196 people in here, man. Hit that subscribe button, boys and girls. Come on, man. Show Jay some love up in this juke joint. Show me some love, boys and girls. Show me some love. I'm gonna spot weld them. Well, that's cool. What y'all think about that? All right, so these are the ones that he bought. He bought these. He bought these for another truck, which is for a square body. And he told me to use these as a template to make some more. So that's what I did, boys and girls. What y'all think about that? Huh? This right here. This bead roller. Right here. This. Right there. There's the model number. 236 Nancy, or 236 November Victor Alpha. Right there. Yep. So now we got to do that side. What y'all think? Y'all think that's a winner chicken dinner? Winner chicken dinner. Yeah, so here's the other side. So this is the driver's side. There's the driver's side. So I gotta duplicate that. So now I know it's 10-inch and 7-inch. Sorry, now I know the numbers. So 10-inch square offset 4 inches, 7-inch square offset 2 inches. So that's that. And then I'll clean up inside the firewall and all that. And I got some rust inhibitor I'm gonna put in there, and then I'll come back through here and this will be welded in solid. So all this will be welded in, and then I made this piece, and then I made that piece inside, and then I gotta cut the rest of the firewall out. Then I gotta grind all this out, and I'm gonna weld this back up. I'm gonna weld this up and smooth this. I'm gonna cut some disc to put here to weld these up. I'm gonna cut a square right there, and then I'm gonna weld up all these holes, and I'm gonna weld this hole up, and then the whole firewall will be smoothed out. Tell them JG sent you when you order. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Mac? HX Smith. I think you. Hey, I appreciate it, man. It's just a talent that I have that I was looking to. I mean, it's not perfection. There's nothing perfecting. I've been doing this for like 30 years. So every day's class day. Every day's class day. Tell them JG sent you when you order. Oh yeah, I can start making these now. I can make these panels. Yeah, I got the template. So these are for square bodies, 73 to 88. Yeah, 73 to 88. Yeah. So, yeah, boy. And it's 18 gauge. So, but like I said, there's 182 people in here, man. Look, I'm trying to get 10,000 subscribers. We're like 9,400. There's 198 people in here, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. I really would. It truly means a lot to me. I know a lot of YouTubers say, hey, it means, no, it truly does, man. I mean, I like helping folks. Now, this right here is a 1984 K5 Blazer, 4-wheel drive. Y'all stay tuned because I'm cutting the top off of this joker. We're going to make this one a 74. We're going to turn this 84 into a 74, and we're going to put it on a 76 2-wheel drive chassis. Come on now. Did you hear what I just said? This is a 1984 K5 Blazer that had a 6.2 diesel in it. The client is he wants me to cut the top off. I got the other top outside and the windshield pillar and the top, and we're going to make this into a 74 full top K5 Blazer, not a K5 Blazer. It's going to be a C5 or whatever the hell you want to call it. And he's putting it on a 76 2-wheel drive chassis, LS swap, bags, not bags, but coilovers in the bushes. It's getting painted tangerine, orange, pearl. It's getting silver accent panels, painting the bottom of it, painting everything from this pinch weld right here. Come on now. Come on, goddammit. Roll, boy. From this pinch weld down, it's getting body color, orange. This down here is getting painted. This is getting painted. But don't quote me on it. It might change, but the last time we spoke, the engine bay is going silver. I don't know what silver, maybe Argenta silver. That's a pretty silver. I don't know, but it really doesn't matter to me until they decide. So the engine bay is going silver. The wheel tubs are going silver. The engine's going to be orange. This is last time we spoke. Now, things could change, you know. It's like a box of chocolates. You don't never know what you're going to get into. But the last time we spoke, here's the plan. Until it changes, I'll let y'all know. From here down is getting body color. Up here is getting silver. All right? I am going to cut the friggin' top off of this son of a gun. Oh, it's still a K5? Okay. So it's still a K5. Thanks, Yancey. Yancey's the daggone Blazer guru, and he's like the encyclopedia on K5 Blazers. There's not a lot of rust, but there is some rust in the floor. So we're going to fix all the rust. I've already fixed the door. So right here, I had to cut a hole on the other side so I could fix the cage nut that holds the striker plate. I had to re-spot weld it. But since I had to cut a hole to get to it, the client told me to go ahead and cut a hole on this side, and I put nut inserts so you can service it later. And it's behind, this will be behind the seatbelt brackets or box, so you won't never see it. All right. So, and you can see I've done the same thing on that side over there, and you won't be able to see it. I made these braces the other day to hold the truck, because going to have to replace the rocker on that side, going to have to do some floor stuff over here. Might have to do, the inner rocker looks good from what I can see, but, and also I'm going to run a piece of tubing from here, which I'll run this piece of tubing when I get ready to cut the top. So when the top's going to be the last thing that I do, right? So the top's going to be the last thing that I do. I already have the 74 windshield pillar. I have it outside. So we're good to go on that, and I have the top outside, the full top. So before we cut the top off, right, when the top's the last thing to do, I'm going to take and run some square tubing from here to over there, and then from over there, and I'm going to double check and make sure everything. So I'm going to run a piece of tubing from here to there, and then from here to here, I'm going to exit. I'm not going to do it. Why? Why what? Why? Why what, hunting adventure? Why? Why what? Let's hold on a second. 226 people hit that subscribe button, boys and girls. So I'm going to run a piece of tubing from here to that piece over there and a piece of tubing from here over there to brace up the whole box. I'll do that after I do the floor, okay? I might run a piece. I'm not cutting the whole floor pan out. If I was cutting the whole floor pan out, I would do that anyway. This right here, I did this door and I did that door. So I'm gonna run a tubing from here to over there and from here to over there, right? A lot of people weld them to the jambs, and that's fine, but then you gotta come back and cut them loose. If you do it this way, it's bolted to where it's supposed to be bolted at. Keep it from jumping out of square. Yeah, are you cutting it up? Hell yeah, I'm cutting the top off this. Yes, sir. I'm turning this 1984 K5 into a 1974 K5 full convertible top. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And it's going on a 76 two-wheel drive chassis with an LS swap. Yes, absolutely. If you stick around, you're gonna see me. I'm gonna cut the top off. I'm gonna cut the top off this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the damn top off of it. I'd cut the top off of that one if the client wanted me to. Hey, I don't know why. Not you, Hunter. Not you, Hunter. Not you. Not you, Hunter. Not you, Hunting Adventures, 1172. But people get all upset when they see other people do shit. And you know what I tell them? It ain't your money. You do what you want to with your money and be happy about it. Be happy about it. be happy. Be happy. Yeah. So got to fix the floors over here. Yeah. No, we ain't doing it right now. We got a lot of stuff to do. The top will be the last thing to cut off. So, but yeah, top will be the last thing to cut off. I want to fix I'm going to go from the front all the way through, and then we'll cut the top off. Because when we get ready to cut the top off, I'm going to brace it up, and then I'm going to measure where I need to measure, because the other one has got a lot more windshield pillar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it the opposite direction, right? And then once it's all braced up, I can cut the top, right? And then I'm going to have to come through here and cut this part. And I'm going to try to cut it. I'm going to try to cut it as flat as I can cut it across there, in case the client wants to use this for something else or sell it or whatever he wants to do with it. Then I'm going to take the then I'm going to take the camper shell and put on here, and then we're going to take the windshield pillar and we're going to, y'all just have to stay, y'all just going to stay tuned. But right now, I'm on my time, by the way, just to let y'all know. Tomorrow, we're going to keep working on the firewall until we get all this welded up and get done with that. So we done this side. We'll do this side tomorrow, well, in the morning. And then we'll cut out on the burn table. We'll cut these plugs, and we'll weld them plugs in. And I'm gonna make one more. I'm gonna make one more set of these, because these are the clients. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make another set of these so I can keep them, so I can have a template. But these are the clients, and then we'll go from there. And yeah. Hey, I appreciate it, Nathan. Hey, see you, Mac. Mac, you on the damn screen, man. You ain't going to work. Mac's on TV right now. You should think about the fact when you cut the roof off you. You should think the fact when you cut the roof off, you're going to lose structural integrity. Keep a short windshield. That's why we put these braces. That's why these braces are here. And then I'm going to run another brace from here to over there and from here over there. The roof is going to be the last thing that's going to be cut off. So we're not going to lose any integrity because we're gonna brace it up before we cut it. And then when we put it back together, I'm gonna sleeve this, and then all this will be welded back and all of it be good to go. Hey, Gen X in the house. Whoop, whoop. It's coming together. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, yeah, I hit that finger right there. I hit that sun gun with that rubber mallet, and it busted it right there. And man, I'm telling you, no windshield. No, it's going to have a windshield. It's going to have a windshield. All right, let me see if I can explain this. I am cutting the windshield off. I am cutting this somewhere in here. And I'm putting a 74 windshield pillar in this. A 74 stops right here. A 74 only goes to right here is where it stops. So the client cut a 74 up. He cut the whole front windshield pillar off of a 74. And I have a 1974 camper shell, which the camper shell comes all the way to right here, if anybody knows anything about a full top Blazer. It's just a windshield pillar. That's it. It just comes up to about somewhere right in here. Even the doors don't even have tops on them because all the rubber is in the camper shell. So when I cut this, I'm gonna cut it higher. I think we got about this much of the 74, but I'm gonna cut somewhere up in here so I have enough to do what I need to do. And then I'm gonna come right here and cut this completely off. Well, I'm probably gonna cut it a little high so I can do my body work. I don't wanna cut down here and then have to do metal work and have to add, because these are good sides. So I'm gonna cut it somewhere in here, and then we're gonna go from there. This is an 84. This is a 1984 CCUV military four-wheel drive K5 Blazer with a 6.2 diesel in it. The client decided to use this one because this one was a better bones on the bottom, and he had a 74. He cut the 74 here, and we're gonna make this 84 into a 74, and we're gonna put it on a 76 two-wheel drive chassis, LS swap it. It's gonna be low. It's not gonna be on bags, but it's gonna be low, low, low. And it's gonna be this bright ass tangerine, orange, pearl, candy color. Not candy, but it's gonna damn near look like candy. Yeah. Are those CUDA fenders? CUDA fenders? What the hell are you talking about, CUDA? There ain't no damn Mopars around here. What you talking about, Willis? Let me see. Let me just take you outside so I can clarify. Let me put my coat on, and let me take y'all outside, and I'll show you the other parts. So maybe it'll make a little bit, maybe won't make some little bit of confusion. Maybe to clear up the dust. Now, when I walk out the door, there's 189 people in here. It's gonna glitch just a little bit. Don't go nowhere, just give me about 20 seconds, right? Give me 20 seconds. That's longer than y'all last in the bed with your woman. So give me about 20 seconds, and I'm gonna show you the other parts. So the router is right there, but the other router's on the door. So in the picture, it shows fenders. No, I don't see no fenders. Y'all hang tight. Don't go nowhere. Let me go show you something. I told y'all I was going to lose somebody. There was 297 people. We got 96. All right. Everybody there? Give me a thumbs up. Everybody. See, the router's right there. The router's right there. I had to grab that router right there. Everybody still here? Nathan. Nathan. There you go, Nathan. Take care of that. All right, everybody here? All right. Okay. So, right here, here is the windshield pillar from a 74. You see that? You see that? This is the windshield pillar of a 74. Okay? So, this is the windshield pillar. All right? So, I got to put that windshield pillar, and then here is the top. All right? Ooh, I didn't even see that. Ooh, oh my goodness. See how the top goes all the way up and grabs, and then your windshield, your glass goes up into this. So you have to cut the doors too. Right here. Right there. So there's the top, and there's the windshield pillar. He's the one doing it. Look. All right. Let me get back inside. It's cold. So don't go nowhere. It's gonna glitch. Y'all still there? Y'all still there? All right, good deal. So it's going to orange. So if you'll go back and look at my community post yesterday or the day before, you can see there is a Bronco in the picture. The Bronco is the color the client picked out. It is a tangerine orange pearl. That's the color. It's a tangerine orange pearl. It's going to be two-toned. The last time we spoke, it's going to have a silver stripe. It's going to be two-tone, and they want the stripe to go inside the door jamb. All right? So that's going to be fun. I'm excited. So the stripe's going to not just end right here. It's going to come all the way to here. And then that's that. And it's going to be on the door as well. So the stripe's going to come out and come on the door and then run down, stuff like that. Yeah, they ain't no AI bullshit over here. I'm for real. And then it's going to be silver. Now, I don't know what silver because they haven't picked out the silver. There's Argentine silver. There's an Arctic silver. There's all different kinds of silvers. The silver that they're looking for is the same silver on the face of the wheels that they have. And that's about all I'm going to tell you on that. I know the wheels are chrome lipped. I don't know what the lip is on them, but they got silver faces. So we're going to match the silver, whatever the silver face is of the wheel, that's the silver. So I don't know what the name of the silver is. Right now we're just going to say silver. And then now I'm running on information. Now, if it changes, I'll let y'all know. From here down is going to get body color, but it's going to get, all the body work's going to be done, the metal work and stuff. It's going to be nice. Now this ain't going to be no trailer queen. This thing's going to be drove. The only time it's going to be on a trailer if it's broke. So, this thing's this thing is getting built to drive. The bottom is going to be Scorpion. Going to put Scorpion undercoating. I've already talked to them day before yesterday. The client suggested using Scorpion because they know it. Mac has used Scorpion. I talked to the rep yesterday. Super great guy, Corey Wales, super nice. He told me about all the systems that they have. They got multiple systems. So that's what's going to be here, but it will be body color. Up here will be silver. So whatever the silver is. So the firewall, the wheel tubs, and the bottom of the hood will be silver. I don't know what the camper shell or the shell is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be silver or it's going to be orange. I don't know. But that's really not, it's really not keeping me up at night because that's just, one half does another. Really none of it's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me awake because I'm excited about it because it's super cool, man. The last K5 Blazer I was in was a long time ago. A buddy of mine had it, and he had a set of 52 Super Swampers on it and a massive lift. And we got hit on 211. This woman crossed the lane and hit us, and we was like a damn monster truck. We drove over that son good. Oh, there's one other thing that I did want to talk to the client about. Next time I talk to him, I'll ask him, are we going to put some kind of roll cage in here, like a headache bar or something in here for protection? For whatever reason, a roll bar in here. I don't know. That's one thing, one suggestion I have. Also, this thing's going to have 76 gauges, 76 front end with the round headlights and all that stuff. So, didn't see the top was off. Yeah, the top's off. Are you using the epoxy primer? Yes. 2K epoxy primer is a must. All right, so let me give you a little rundown right quick on. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get on our way to 10,000. So I'm going to do all the metal work, no body work. I'm doing all the rust repair, all the metal work, all the welding, clean up everything. Once all that is done, once all the metal work and rust repair is done that I can see in this state, I will get Carolina Dustless Blaster to come by here. We will put this joker on a rotisserie and we will media blast this thing. We'll crush glass. And I'll go live when he blasts it. I did it when we ain't gonna do it on the lift like we did last time. We made a mess. We're gonna do it out in the yard, out in the driveway on a rotisserie. He's gonna blast this thing. We'll crush glass inside and out. Crushed glass will give this thing a tooth bite of a 1.5 to 2.0 mil. A tooth bite, okay? So once that happens, it will we'll blow it off really good. And then I normally use PPG. CRE 321, which is gray, CRE 921, which is black, or CRE X21, which is white. That's normally what I use. I've sprayed PPG for 30 years in R&M and BSF and Glazerus and when I worked at Petty's Garage and all that stuff. But for this truck right here, it's all going to be Tampco. I've already talked to Tampco, been talking to them via telephone, via text, and via email. This truck right here will be all Tampco. From the ground up, from bare metal all the way to clear, it will be Tampco products. Tampco has some 2K epoxy. They got a 661, they got a 771. I've been talking to the owner of Tampco. We're getting a game plan together on everything. So when this thing gets stripped down to bare metal, and it's blowed off, it will get 2K corrosion resistant epoxy sprayed on this thing inside and out, completely sealed. 2K. People that do not use a 2K resistant epoxy, I have no idea why in the hell you do what you do. I just don't know. Put a 2K epoxy down. Once the 2K epoxy's down, then I will do my body work. Now, once the blasting happens, if I find any rust that was hidden, that's okay. I'll epoxy the whole thing. I'll make a spot. I'll mark it where it's at, and then I'll come back and fix it. And then I'll just spot in some epoxy. Once this thing is completely in epoxy, then it will start getting body work. All the body work will be getting done. Everything will be done with it. I'm probably going to leave it on the rotisserie and probably shorten the rotisserie up as short as I can get it, because the rotisserie takes up a lot of room, and I'm going to run uprights. I'm going to run square tubing from front to back, and use the body bolts on the truck and make brackets to bolt this thing down on all the body bolts. A lot of people will use a rotisserie and they'll just grab right here and they'll grab at the back, and then the whole body is just suspended in air. Over time, that thing will flex and you will have a damn time trying to do body work and gap work. So you need to simulate a chassis underneath this, right? So on my rotisserie, on the rotisserie here, run a piece of tubing from this rail all the way to the back, and then you have uprights, and then you level everything where everything's level. So then you can rotate the blazer 360 degrees. I can roll it on the side and do all the body work to the bottom of the truck. Then I can roll it on the other side and I do all the body work, and then I can roll it. When I painted the bed on the 68 C10, it was on the rotisserie, and I rotated that thing 360 degrees, and I painted all the way around it underneath at one time and cleared it. Painted the bottom, inside, all at one time. You already go back and watch one of those. You already go back and type 1968 C10 bed, painting the bed, and watch me paint that son gun on a rotisserie. So with that being said, so that's that. So once all the body work's done and all that, then the next stage, I use 2K epoxy all the way up to sealer. I don't use a primer surfacer. I don't use any of that stuff. The 2K primer, like CRE 321, it mixes 2 to 1.5 for high build, 2 to 1 to 1 for primer surfacer, and 2 to 1 to 1.5 as sealer. But I also seal everything down with a uniform. So your sealer is from G1 to G7. G1 is white, G7 is dark black or almost black. This one right here will get G1, which is white. So to get the optimal, most effect on the orange, it has to be sprayed over white to get it like in your face, like look at me. So that's that. So I'm doing all the rust repair, the metal work, the fabricating, the cutting, the painting, the cutting, the buffing, and all that. And then the client's coming to get it, and then they're putting it back on the chassis. The client is building the chassis at his house or his shop or his garage, whatever you want to call it. He's doing all that himself. And I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to be able to do the body work for him. So I'm super stoked about it. And then we'll go from there. Now, if you want to look at some stuff that's already partially been done, I got it covered up, but I'll show it to you. This is a 68 C10 right here. This one right here has been a pretty good project. Going to get back on it, not next week, but the following week. This one right here has been done. I'll catch up on the comments in a minute. So the gaps has been 3/16 all the way around. This truck runs and drives. It's been on the dyno. It made like 700 to the wheel. It has a 6.0 in it, built by TKM. I ain't gonna uncover it too much. It's got a full ram air intake system. You just have to go back and watch it. In the bumper, fresh air goes through a 4-inch intercooler pipe. That's my hat. Goes through a 4-inch intercooler pipe, goes over to a custom air box that I built everything in here on the table. Then it goes into the engine. The engine is a 6.0 stroker, a 408 stroker. It made 700 to the wheel. It's a 5-speed. TKM built it. The intake valves on this joker is 2.5. The client wants to put a DX1 Pro charger on it now and run about 12 or 13 pounds of boost on E85. That's what he wants to do on that. This right here is a 61 Ford box truck. You buy that bench seat for $1. John, make it $2, a box of moon pies, and a 6-pack of RC Colas. And you got a deal. This right here is a 61 Ford box truck. It has a full chassis underneath it. Built this chassis in the shop. It has a 94 GT 302 Mustang engine in it with an automatic. If you go back and watch it just a couple days ago, I did all the bed lining. You see all the dust. I took all the paneling. I got that there so when the heat comes on it, don't blow the plastic. Took all the paneling out and put 5052 aluminum, 14 gauge sheet aluminum on the ceiling. So now I got to take all this down and turn it over because the shiny side's on the other side. I got a pop rivet gun today. I ordered 500 pop rivets and I have to pop rivet all that back in there. So this right here, we're getting back on this next week. So stay tuned. Here's the strips. I got to clean these strips up and then pop rivet everything back to the ceiling. The client wants me to come around the corners and break some angle on the corner, like some cove molding or some crown molding, and run LED lights on the inside all the way around. He told me he wanted me to bed line the walls, but he wants some body color. This thing's going seafoam, like a pastel green and white. So this will be white, this will be seafoam. You can't really see it because I got stuff. Built the custom bumpers. Done all these bumpers in-house. It has a custom chassis underneath it. Ooh, it's a lot. It's a lot. I can show you the back bumper. So I went to John Buchanan. See Buchanan's Auto Sales on here. John's my buddy. I think a lot of John. Went to John and got a bumper off a bone pile. Right? Here's the bumper on the bone pile. It didn't look like this. You have to go back and watch some old videos. We took this bumper and sectioned it 3.5 inches in the center, shortened it 4.5 inches, and then cut the corners and made all this to wrap around, and then done these little designs to match the designs on the side. These are the tail lights and the brake lights, and those are the exhaust ports. So that's that. And then here's the, see, there's the headliner. So now I have to take these aluminum strips and clean them up. And that's not even the shiny side. The shiny side's on the other side. It has the plastic. So run those things. There's 400, I counted them. There's 425 pop rivets that I got to put. This is bed liner. I sprayed this live. So y'all go back and watch that. But the owner told me he wanted me to spray the walls. So probably what I'll do is take the ceiling out and spray the walls so I don't have to tape the ceiling up. Spray the walls body color. And then up here on the, and I was asking, do you want me to put some insulation or something on there? So we'll just see what happens. Oh yeah, something else he wants me to do. He wants me to build some speaker boxes out of aluminum in the corners and put some 6x9s and some 8s in the back corners. Also, and I'm just a one-man band, fellas. I'm just a one-man band. I ain't got no help. Up here on the dash, he wants me to do some bead rolling on the dash. And I said, well, I can't do this because it's in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some cardboard templates out of some construction paper. And I'm going to make some panels for this. And I'm probably going to make it in 2 pieces. And then once I make it in 2 pieces, then I'm probably going to put it together and then put a piece of trim in the middle. He wants to do some bead rolling on there. Mac told me to use like a square body brake booster because this is what was on there, and we got to run because this thing's got disc brakes on it now. Full chassis. Man, there's a lot. So he wants air conditioner. He wants radio. He wants heat. And what else does he want? Yeah, I don't know, a lot. I got a lot. So I'm just a one-man band, boys. Your minnow's coming out tonight. Oh, yeah. Is it going to be a beer truck? No. All right, so let me go back over it. So this will be white, the top will be white, this will be white, this will be seafoam, this will be seafoam. I got to build the doors too. There's the stuff over there to build the doors. The other doors were 22 gauge aluminum with OSB in the middle. So the new doors, I'm going to build the new doors out of 14 gauge aluminum, and we're going to put this polypropylene plastic in between it, and we're going to panel bond it together, and then we're going to put 2 pieces of aluminum, one on the outside, one on the outside, and then we're going to make those. That's going to be interesting, and then make the doors and go from there. And so it'll be 2 more sheets. So it'll be 4 sheets. So it'll be 2, 4, and then we'll have a little left over. This is a 1984 Cutlass in memory of my son, Owen Carter Green. His anniversary is coming up next week, January 28th. My little boy died. He was 6 years old in January 2019. He just got sick all of a sudden, and yeah, perfectly healthy little boy. So he died on January 28th, and we buried him on February 5th. So I weed eat around my own tombstone when it's time to weed eat. So this is an 84 Cutlass. It is a commission build. It's hydraulics. Red's Hydraulics has sponsored it. NVU sponsored it. LVU sponsored it. Luma sponsored it. We made all these pieces. So made all these to brace it up. We made all this live. I hadn't worked on this in a while, about a couple months, and the reason why is because I got so much other stuff to do with clients. So, which is fine. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It is what it is. But yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, so my little boy died. So my little boy was 6 years old. January 28, 2019. Little boy got sick. Perfectly healthy little boy. 12 hours later, I took a year off. I worked at Petty's Garage, building all their TV cars, their SEMA builds, all their corporate builds. I worked at the college, at the Richard Petty Education Center, teaching all this stuff. And also I worked at MCC teaching their welding classes. Plus I worked in my shop. Like I said, a one-man band. But I guess the good Lord had different plans. He kicked me right in my teeth. So I took a year off. In 2020, we started a scholarship at the college called Forever 6. Forever 6 scholarship in memory of Owen. Scholarship's been going for 6 years now. We've helped about 20 people better their lives. And because Owen didn't get a chance to live his, so people live through him. They get a little bit of story of him, and then they go whatever. So we've helped people go to be doctors, photographers, accountants, all kinds of stuff. So yeah. So I appreciate that. I appreciate it. So I don't sweat the small stuff, and I don't pet the sweaty stuff. I don't have time for no nonsense, no drama, no BS, because there's only 86,400 seconds in a day, and I'm not wasting 60 seconds on nothing that's toxicity, none whatsoever. Absolutely nothing. I worry about stuff, and I know it's human nature, but I will tell you this. There's no sense in worrying about something that you can't fix. There's no sense. You will put yourself in a bad situation, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Don't worry, like I said at the end of my videos, don't worry about the man up the road, and don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, that loose end drag, piece of them chicken grease. I've been saying that for 20 years. It doesn't matter if you do one thing, people's going to talk about you. It don't matter if you do something. It don't matter if you do everything what everybody wants. At the end of the day, they're still going to talk about you. You buy a red car, they say, well, that's a nice car. But if it was me, I'd have bought a blue one. Or if you buy a house or build a house, well, that's a nice house, but I wouldn't want to live in a house like that. Or if you're dating this boy or girl or whatever, and they're like, I just don't think, I wouldn't date somebody like that. Okay, fine. There's 8 billion people in the world. Who cares what you think? If the last 5 people on your messages, the last 5 people you talk to, ain't stoking your fire, pushing you up to be better today than you were yesterday, and trying to strive to be better tomorrow, you don't need them in your life. You don't. It is a privilege to be in somebody's life. Time is the most valuable asset that you'll ever have in life. Not money, not cars, not property, nothing. Time. The time that you spent with me tonight, the 110 minutes, you will not get that back. So my job is to give you the most maximum effect of your time that you spend with me every day when I go live. Educational, hilarious, funny. We might cry, we might laugh, we might pick around, but we don't talk religion, we don't talk politics. People drop stuff in the chat and that's okay, but we don't talk religion, we don't talk politics, we don't talk money. You get that shit put in your face every single day, regurgitated like an echo chamber. You don't hear it here. If you want to talk something like that, call me personal and we'll talk. But people are just ugly. You either a good person or a bad person. They ain't in but no between. Today, the version of today you get me might not be the version you get tomorrow. And what else gets me is people say this. You remember how you were 5 years ago? Yep, and don't care. I don't care how I was 5 hours ago. You're not the same person you were 5 hours ago. I'm not the same person as I was when I got up this morning at 5 a.m. I'm not the same person. And when I go to bed tonight and I wake up tomorrow, Lord willing, I wake up tomorrow, I'm not going to be the same person tomorrow that I was today. I'm not going to be. So people that keep reminding you what you used to be, get rid of them. You can tell them, JG told me to get rid of you because you keep bringing up the past and you keep bringing up shit that doesn't matter. It's like water off a duck's back. It's gone, baby. You ain't going to get it back. You ain't going to get it back. You ain't going to get it back. So why in the hell are you worried about it? You can't make everybody happy. So do what makes you happy. Spend your money on what you want to spend your money on, as long as you're not hurting nobody or hurting yourself. Spend your money. If you want to take every bit of your money and put it in a 55-gallon barrel and pour lighter fluid on it and burn it because that makes you happy, do it. It's going to hurt my heart, but do it. Everybody giving my guy, well, they don't know whose truck this is, this Blazer. Nobody knows whose this Blazer is. But everybody in the chat like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do this. Man, don't do that, man. Somebody said the other day, which is funny. Man, go find a $300 Blazer. Go find a $300 Suburban and cut it up. Who cares? Who cares? Why do people worry about what other people do with their money? It's their money. Let them do what they want to with it. And I promise you, do what you want to with your money. Do what you want to do with your money and be happy. It's like the damn, look at this. Look at that, John. John, what do you think about that big dog? You proud of me, John? Look at that, John, boy. That thing right there is nice. Woo! You proud of me, John? Nice. Hey, Beanie Blanco. Oh, yeah. Beanie Blanco says ugly. You know what, Beanie Blanco? You can fix ugly. You can't fix stupid. I'm just saying. You can't fix ugly. You can fix ugly, you just can't fix stupid. Now, somebody worried about the air conditioner. The air conditioner is going to come right through here. See, we hide the AC lines. They come right through. The client's going to run the AC lines right here. So you won't never see them. It'll be behind the fender. That's the whole purpose of having a shade firewall. Yeah. You can fix ugly. You can't fix stupid. I'm just going to tell you. You can't do it. Tomorrow morning we'll do that side. Then we'll take it all apart and we'll clean everything up because we got to weld all this up, make it. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I got you, John. I got you, baby. I got you. Don't sweat it, John. I got you, man. I got you, big dog. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. I got you, John. I got you, buddy. Yes, sir. Yeah, so we'll finish all this. Like I said, I didn't go live during the day. I went live one time during the day. I went live yesterday. But during the day, I'm going to go live like I went live today. And I worked for 60 minutes straight, and I didn't talk a lot. And I want to apologize to everybody that was tapping in that I didn't interact. I got to stay focused. I got a lot of stuff on my mind, so I didn't interact. So that's why I went live now. Clocked out. I'm on my time, so we just jaw jacking. Yeah. So man, I'm telling you, I can look at that all night. Man, that looks good. That look good. So the ones that the client bought. Here's the ones that the client bought for another vehicle. I just copied them. I just duplicated them. Hey, look here. If Nathan's still in here, look, Nathan. Look, everybody. Went to Harbor Freight. Well, I didn't go to Harbor Freight. Somebody went to Harbor Freight for me and got this daggone air rivet gun to put these rivets in the top of this, rivets, to put these rivets in the top of this box truck. Got this from Harbor Freight. I looked at the one at Milwaukee yesterday when I was down there at the hardware, and I just couldn't justify spending $300 on a pot rivet gun and only use it one time and hang it on the wall. I just couldn't do it. So I got this one from Harbor Freight. This one right here, I got it. It's like $70. Got some saw. I got some aerosol blades. It's got a 90-day warranty on it. So if anything happens to it in 90 days, I can take it back and get another one. Oh yeah, Shelby, it's coming. It's coming, boy. It's coming. Something's coming. Whether it's wrong or right. Does AMD make torsion box? Does AMD make torsion box for square body blazers? They don't make hardly anything for blazers. Now, they are making stuff for blazers, but it's probably going to be sometime in the spring of next year. Jason is doing, him and Eddie and Kevin are doing a hell of a job trying to make parts. Now, they going to have, the last time I spoke, or last time I was told, they're going to have full floor pans for a K5 Blazer. But it's just going to be next year. It ain't going to be now. And that was one of the reasons why the client did what he did. So that's why we're doing this. We don't have time encrusting diamonds in that firewall. Yeah, full tops need rocker box for rigid. They finally started doing quarters again. Yeah, full tops need rocker box for rigidity. Oh yeah, it'll be braced up. Yeah, yeah. I'll make whatever it needs to be. I'll make whatever needs to be made. Yeah, I'll make it. Yeah, I can make damn near anything. Yeah, whatever it needs. Like on the 74 that the client's got, whatever that 74 has that this 84 don't have, all I need is a picture and what it is, and a couple measurements, and I got it. Is the Blazer getting a big no, it's actually getting tangerine orange pearl. I'm going to have to make some 63 custom cab inner roof panels or patch it. Yeah. Look. Cardboard is your friend. Construction cardboard. Let me tell you the best cardboard. If you go to Lowe's over into the, lumber section over there in the housing section where you got nails and all that stuff. That I think is 36 inches or 38 inch wide construction paper on a roll that contractors put on the floor when they're in people's houses. That thick cardboard that rolls out, they put on the floor so it don't mess up people's floor. That right there is the best stuff for making. I roll that on the paint floor I roll that stuff on the paint floor in the paint booth and tape everything down and then tape the truck and everything to that so there's no dust, no nothing, right? Just tape it down. That stuff is really, really nice. They are always the way I like them. What? They are always the way I like them. Ram board. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Floored. Is it called ram board? I got some in the back, but I got the door screwed shut to keep the cold air out. And I don't want to walk back there and get it. It's probably, okay, so it's about 10 gauge, 11 gauge, somewhere around there. It's pretty thick. Yeah, ram board. Okay, cool. Woo! All right, boys and girls. We've been on here 121 minutes. Again, I got 77 likes, 116 people, and 131 rubies. Hey, so if you're on Facebook, I'm on Facebook too. It's JG Innovation Garage. If you're on TikTok, I'm on TikTok, JG Innovation Garage. I am on Facebook, JG Innovation Garage. But on Facebook, I don't do lives on Facebook. Lives get deleted after 30 days. I do do shorts and posts on Facebook of the builds and stuff. On TikTok, I just got my TikTok unlocked. I started posting TikTok. I just do little short clips of stuff that's going on. But on YouTube, I do shorts and I do reels and I do videos, lives. I hardly ever post a regular video. Now, I do post my music. Now, I do write and produce music. So if you want to go back, if you want to type in my name, so if you type in Jeremy Lee Green and pull it up, it'll pull up a whole nother YouTube channel. And it's mine. You'll see me. You'll see my face. You'll see me. And there's like 15 or 16 songs that I've wrote and produced on there. So I'm going to be reaching out this weekend. What come on this crazy? What come on this is crazy. Yes. So yes. So I got tired of YouTube and Facebook copywriting me. So I just sat down and started writing music and started producing it. Bam, there you go. JG, hold on a second. He's speaking in cursive. Oh my goodness. Who know? Somebody just told their age. I'm going to be reaching out this weekend. Eric Ingram. Eric Ingram. I'm going to be reaching out this weekend. What's up, Eric? 2 nights ago. Well, hey, check it out. Check it out, boys and girls. Check it out. Yeah, so if you go to Jeremy Lee Green and you pull it up, you'll see me standing in the woods with a beanie on. You'll see me. And there's like, I think there are like 16 or 17 songs or something like that. Go check it out. So I use that music because YouTube and Facebook kept copywriting me every time I turn around. I was like, I'm just going to make my own music. So I made my own music. So I appreciate every single one of you. Man, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Let me show y'all one more time. Look, Mac's still up there cutting. Mac, y'all go to Metal Art Customs. Mac is building a little Sprite, little bitty MG Sprite. He's doing a burnout competition. So he's building this little Sprite convertible with a small block in it. I think he's running a 2-speed power glide, if I can remember. He beating that damn welding leak. You see him building that? No wonder, Mac, no wonder your daggone welder don't work right. He was using it like a damn hammer. Y'all see my TV on the Blitz? Somebody felt sorry for me earlier. Look, my TV, the cold weather, it's just killing it. Look at my TV. It's all gone out. But, yeah. Hey, Tulu. What's up, Tulu? Hey, Tulu, I appreciate you tapping in. I appreciate that, Tulu. But boys and girls, one more last look at that sexy thing right there. Look at that sexy thing. I can't believe Mac was using his damn welder as a damn hammer. Did y'all see that? He was like, bam, bam, bam. No wonder, Mac. You wait till I get off here. I'm going to text Mac and I'll say, Mac, no wonder your damn welder don't work right. You're using your stinger as a damn hammer. Craig, what's up, Craig? Craig, what you got on my 40, dog? Craig, what you got on my 40? Craig, what you got on my 40? Y'all seen it, didn't you? I don't know where the remote's at. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Hit the subscribe button. We're on our way to 10,000, boys and girls. I'm hoping this K5 Blazer. Oh, yeah, they texted me this afternoon about 6:30 and told me that the Impala, the exhaust is done. They want me to come check it out tomorrow and make sure everything's good and want to change. So sometime tomorrow, I need to go get the 63 Impala and bring it back and see how everything looks on that, and then put a headlight switch in it and then make AC lines. But I'll have to do that later this week, or or we'll just have to figure out something. Oh yeah, the paint booth is slammed full of 68 C10 parts ready to paint. The bumper, the grill, and the roll pan is ready to get some black love color on it, get some black. We're going straight pure black, so it won't be painting no time soon. They say Sunday morning it's gonna be 8 degrees and snowing asshole deep to a J-Raff. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're on our way to 10,000 on YouTube. I'm on my way to 1,000 on TikTok, and I almost hit 20,000 on Facebook. So, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Y'all remember what I said, right? Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out.